Shiva, the king of all the demons and giants in the universe, the Adidaitya, the Balarupa, the boy king, the child saint, the Mahajana, the emblem of Vishnu Smarana, he who became perfect by remembering the Lord, he who gives the 9 processes of bhakti, he who is worshipped by the Daityas and Danavas, he who cannot be killed by demons, he who Lord Shiva says, out of all the devotees of Lord Krishna, Prahlada is the greatest. He who is the dearmost bhakta, the disciple of Narada Muni, the outstanding example, the greatest of the asuras, the faultless, the sinless, the kindest, the strongest, the bravest, the most charming, the most fortunate personality, the best among exalted devotees. All hail Prahlada Maharaj.
Jai Nrsimhadeva, my dear citizens, your faces are bright and we are at peace because Lord Nrsimhadeva is pleased with your devotional service. Has it been 1 whole year? Is tomorrow really the anniversary day of when our Lord Nrsimhadeva appeared? So much happened in this great hall. Please tell me, what do you remember?
O King, you speak true. Tomorrow is the anniversary day that Lord Nrsimhadeva appeared. I remember that although you were only a little boy, you accepted Lord Brahma. You gradually proceeded towards Lord Nrsimhadeva and fell down to offer you respectful obeisances with folded hands.
Jai Nrsimhadeva, what do you remember?
My king, I remember when Lord Nrsimhadeva started, the small boy Prahlada Maharaj, prostrated at the soles of his mother's feet. He became most ecstatic and affectionate toward you, his devotee. Raising you, the Lord placed his lotus hand upon your head, because his hand is always ready to create fearlessness in all his abilities.
Jai Nrsimhadeva, what do you remember?
O King, I remember that by the touch of Lord Nrsimhadeva's hand on your head, you were completely free of all material contaminations and desires, as if you had been thoroughly cleansed. All the symptoms of ecstasy became manifest in your body. Your heart filled with love and your eyes with tears. And thus, you were able to completely capture the lotus feet of the Lord within the core of your heart.
Jai Nrsimhadeva, what do you remember?
My king, I remember that Lord Nrsimhadeva, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, said, My dear Prahlada, most gentle one, best of the family of Asura, all good fortune unto you. I am very much pleased with you. It is my pastime to fulfill the desires of all living beings, and therefore you may ask from me any benediction that you desire to be fulfilled.
Jai Nrsimhadeva, what do you remember?
O King, I remember what Lord Nrsimhadeva said, that those who follow your example will naturally become his pure devotees. There are many, many devotees of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He said that you were the best example of his devotees, and others should follow in your footsteps.
Jai Nrsimhadeva, what do you remember?
O King, I remember you telling us what you learned from Narada Muni.
I remember you chanted Hare Krishna with us, like this.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
I remember you were so nice. Hiranyakashipu was so mean and he didn't like Lord Vishnu at all.
I remember that you told Hiranyakashipu there are 9 processes of devotional service to Krishna.
I remember Hiranyakashipu tried and tried, but nothing could hurt you.
The king, you always remember Krishna and you never forget Krishna.
I remember Krishna protected you and you were not afraid. I remember Hiranyakashipu wasn't killed by a man or an animal. Lord Nrsimhadeva was half man, half lion, and neither was he killed by a weapon. Lord Nrsimhadeva used his nails to kill him. I remember Lord Nrsimhadeva roared like this. Roar!
Jai Nrsimhadeva, what do you remember?
My king, I remember the selection of Lord Vishnu had become your brother in 1902. While living, he had thought that the Supreme Lord was situated within himself with his enemies. Cursing you again and again, Hiranyakashipu took up his sword with great anger, struck with this and home.
Jai Nrsimhadeva, what do you remember?
O king, I remember Hiranyakashipu asked you, "Where is your Lord? Is he present in this collect?" You fearlessly replied, "Yes, my Lord is present everywhere." And to convince Hiranyakashipu your statement was unmistakably true, the Lord appeared from the pillar in his wonderful form. The form was neither that of a man nor that of a lion.
Jai Nrsimhadeva, what do you remember?
My king, I remember when the Nrsimhadeva's mouth and mane was sprinkled with drops of blood, and his fierce eyes filled with anger were impossible to look at. Looking the edge of his mouth with his tongue, the supreme personality of God Nrsimhadeva decorated with the garland of intestines taken from Hiranyakashipu's abdomen, resembled a lion that had killed an elephant.
There was so much blood.
I was part of the cleanup crew.
I had to take the pillar.
I got the mama garland.
That's so cool.
I know.
Jai Nrsimhadeva, what do you remember?
Okay, I remember the Supreme Personality of Godhead first entered Hiranyakashipu's heart, and then threw him aside and turned towards the demon soldiers. These soldiers had come in thousands to fight with him, but Lord Nrsimhadeva killed all of them merely with the ends of his nails.
Jai Nrsimhadeva, anyone with good attention hears this narration of the killing of Hiranyakashipu in the activities of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Nrsimhadeva, surely reaches the spiritual world, where there is no anxiety. What do you remember?
My king, I remember Lord Nrsimhadeva instructed you to take charge of your father's kingdom. He said to sit upon the throne and to not be disturbed by materialistic activity. Then Lord Nrsimhadeva said to please keep your mind fixed upon me.
Jai Nrsimhadeva, what do you remember?
Okay, I remember that in the presence of other saintly persons and demigods, Lord Brahma performed the inauguration to make you the king. All the demigods offered you their utmost benediction. By the grace of Lord Nrsimhadeva, you became a greater king than your father, Hiranyakashipu.
Jai Nrsimhadeva, what do you remember?
My king, I remembered that this pastime of Lord Nrsimhadeva describes your characteristics, your staunch devotional service, your perfect knowledge, and your perfect detachment from material contamination. You are the great and exalted devotee Prahlada Maharaj. Your prayers describe the transcendental qualities of the Lord.
Jai Nrsimhadeva, my dear citizens, tomorrow we shall celebrate the appearance day of our Lord Nrsimhadeva. Now let us all chant the Nrsimha mantra together and remember our beloved Lord.